Hello. Oh my. Oh my. Jesus. Wow. That's a bit of a mood change, isn't it? Hey, no, we're not gonna get, we're not gonna get dancey in here. We're not gonna, ooh, you know what I mean? I mean, turn down the music. Oh my god, holy shit. Holy shit. Total whiplash? Yeah, that was just not it. Damn. Is the volume okay for this? The volume's okay. I'm just double checking. Everything okay? Everything good? Are we good to go? Hi, oh my god, it's been a while. Yeah, it's awesome. Sorry to disappoint, by the way. Um, yes, some people might have wanted a warning. Guess some people might have wanted some time to, get used to, like, the news. Um, I believe that in life, um, there's not really a perfect timing for anything. Sometimes you just gotta do it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta lock in and do it. And yeah, no, I feel like today it just seemed right. Today seemed like it was the occasion for this. Um, oh wow. Uh, don't really know what to say. I mean, there isn't much to say when there isn't a lot going on. So, hey, I mean, what do you really expect from me? I guess it's kind of disappointing, isn't it? Oh, hey. Sorry to be caught in the slumber for the past couple weeks, couple days. I would assume that my absence has caused some issues around. Perhaps. Perhaps not. Perhaps the reality is that my existence in this world was never relevant. Relevant? Rele- relevant? Exactly. Ooh, jeez. Um, I'm not gonna lie. I was quite surprised when I woke up and the first thing I saw is a beautiful, beautiful world covered in purple. I gotta say, the weather today seems kind of cloudy. We might be a little bit up in the sky, but particularly purple. I may say. Hey, and don't get me wrong. I didn't have anything to do with this. Um, so it's kind of nice to see that certain stuff and certain things were just taking its nature's path without me having to do anything, of course. A beautiful world indeed up ahead in the horizon, but also desolate and dead wasteland. Isn't how I don't know what the word it is, but don't you guys think it's quite interesting? That even if the Harbinger or Binger, whatever you say the thing is, I still don't understand why they chose such a Horrible and ugly name, I'm not gonna lie. Um, even if the Harbinger is not here, I gotta say it's quite impressive how nature keeps taking its way. It's quite ironic how everyone keep blaming me, pointing fingers at me. Oh, Pilly, you're gonna cause some impending doom. Oh, Pilly, you're gonna cause the world to die. You're the cause of everything's so wrong. Everything's going wrong. Everyone's gonna die. Huh, how odd. How odd that the world is still on doomsday track without me moving a finger, isn't it? It seems to me like maybe it was not my fault. Maybe that's just what it's destined to do. Um, yeah, I'll say. I came to Clown's Tower because, I kind of forgot, I'm not gonna lie. I went to a very deep, deep slumber. For the past days, I've just been sleeping. If you guys think that I've been, like, doing anything interesting or, like, building some sort of machine or doing anything like that, no. The reality is that I've been sleeping because, I gotta be honest. The last time that I was here, I kind of realized something. There's nothing for me to do here. There's truly nothing for me to do here anymore. What is the point in trying to inflict pain and trying to cause chaos and trying to do things in a world where people just don't care? Where's the fun in that? Like, if the entire world wants to kill themselves, then do it. Then fucking do it. But I'm not gonna waste my time playing games with people that don't even care about their own lives anymore. You're just wasting my time. And I'd rather take a big fat fucking sleep before wasting my time in such activity. It's just nonsense. If they want to die and they want their world destroyed, then so be it. I'm not gonna take either side A or B. I'm just gonna step out because there's no really any purpose for me in here, and I just feel like it's a waste of time in reality. And honestly, I could be doing so many things instead of these, and sleeping is one of my favorite activities. So I'd rather just be sleeping than wasting my time to people in this world. I'm not gonna lie. Um, it just kind of made sense to me the moment that I kind of like warned them, hey, there might be a mass destruction weapon being built. There might be this weapon that's gonna kill everyone, and you know one of your dearest friends actually is building it. It's plotting against all of you, but no one really fucking cared. No, no one really fucking cared, which is crazy, by the way. And that's the moment that I realized that I don't want to play games with people that are just boring. You know what I mean? It's just ugh. It's just it's not. I don't know, guys. It's just not for me. They do not deserve my time, and they don't deserve to know the extent that I will go to win the game. So, yeah. They seemed quite unbothered. And I respect that. I respect that, truly. And, you know, reminiscing about all these things, and reminiscing about the whole corruption thing and the whole everything thing, and I just couldn't stop thinking about the only person in this server that gave me some sort of adrenaline. The only person in this server that made me feel something, and I hate to admit it. But the only worthy opponent on this server for me was Clown Pierce. Everything else was just a waste of time. So here I am, sitting again on the little Clown Pierce tower, reminiscing of old times. Thinking about that adrenaline trill, that grind, that lust of victory that I felt. He made me have that spark. that no one else truly did, because if we think about it, after he was gone, it was just never the same, was it? That's so gay. Who do you think you're talking to, buddy? Who do you think you're talking to? It's just really the thing is, I no one, and I don't mean it in that way. Like maybe a different version of me meant it in that way. I don't mean it in that way. I just don't think that there's a rival worthy of my time in here. And that's the truth. I mean, there was a reason why I never grinded back. There's a reason why none of the other pillies ever got to the point where they achieved more than their former glory and they became some sort of threat to the server. Maybe the reason was, but it was because there was no fun anymore. There was no rivalry, there was no threat, there was no one to have some sort of interesting competition with. And that's not fun. So yeah. You know, times were simpler back then. It was nice when I had someone that would put the same effort as me into getting a little bit competitive, you know? You know what I mean? It's just me now. Just one player. I'm telling you. This is what happens. This is what always happens. It amazes me. It genuinely does amaze me how people just completely forget about life in general. I just feel like a lot of people just take it for granted. You know what I mean? All alone, yeah. But it's just, I don't even know how to explain it. I don't even know. Everyone is always pointing fingers. Everyone's always trying to blame it onto someone, but no one really realized that that's just how life works. That is that is just a cycle of life. I mean, the world's gonna end one way or another. If I do it, or if someone else does it, or even if no one does it, the world is still gonna end at some point. There's things that really don't matter that much, and it's kind of sad, cause you know I've seen this happen a lot of times before. I'll probably still see it a couple or more than a couple times in the future. It's always the same thing. It's really sad when you see people waste their time, fight over insignificant stuff, lose your loved ones due to insignificant things such as not communicating enough, or maybe just being dumb and naive, or maybe sometimes being selfish. It's always sad to see a conclusion like this. But reality is that life doesn't really have a happy ending. Not for most people. So that's why sometimes it's okay to not take things seriously. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. I've been wondering where Foolish and Bad Boy Halo are. Um, it was kind of interesting when I logged on and there was like no one. You know, I expected them to kind of like survive for a little bit longer, but it's cool to assume that everyone's dead, right? I mean, I still hope that they haven't left without saying goodbye. It would be a shame. Um, So yeah, no. It is a sad thing to see. Reality. It's been so quiet, and it'll still be quiet. Huh? Huh? My. Oh, so now you can fly. Oh, sorry, my bad. Didn't didn't know I was in front of a show off. Oh, you were waiting for me to get out of the cave, huh? You were waiting for me to get out of the slumber. I gotta be nice. I gotta be nice. Why are you here? What do I owe the courtesy of seeing you here? Harbinger of the corruptions, feeling lonely, maybe even sad. I'll say this is quite a new sight. Sad is that is fun. Where do you even get that I am sad? That is quite an assumption you're making of me. Disappointed is a better word. I don't think I will feel such emotion as sad for something like this. It was already expected. You could see it from a mile away. Now why do you have to be a show off? Just be floating out there. Expected? It was expected. Don't act like you're surprised. We both knew this was gonna happen. Accountability misses your lips. Well, I know certain people misses my lips, but we don't really talk about that, do we? Um, yeah, I mean, do you want to point fingers at me? You want to say this is my fault? Because I'm going to be honest with you, I've been sleeping, buddy. I don't know if you want to blame this on me, but I've been sleeping. I've been sleeping like a rock. So it wasn't you who broke friendships, became a gateway for the corruption, kept the chaos going? Hey, I don't know why are you talking about breaking friendships. It's not my fault that the other people were not mature enough to realize things. Sometimes it's okay to drift off people that don't do good in your life. I'll blame a guy to do that. Oh no. And also, hey, listen. Why are you pointing fingers at me, huh? No. I did not create the corruption, buddy. I was not the creator of it, and I did not bring it into this realm. You cannot blame that on me. If anything, that was a you job to take care of. Huh? How about that? Huh? If anything, if the corruption's here, it's because you did a bad job. Not me. Mm-mm-mm. There really is no hope for you, is there? You really you okay, so you all the mighty way from your little throne where you're sitting from, okay? From the little throne you're sitting from, you looked for me for days. Just to point a finger at me and blame all of your mistakes on me. Cause you will never do a mistake, would you? Aren't you in charge of this place? Who's making the assumptions now? Well, I'm just implying the facts, you know? 1 plus 1 is 2. If you're in charge of this whole area, and if you're in charge of all of us here, and we got corrupted, we should blame the caretakers, right? At least that's how I see it. No, you see yourself as a martyr, someone who is just a pawn. You rather blame those who failed to stop your actions rather yourself who did them? The way that I see life, High Keeper, is you can't really blame me for playing with fire if you started the fire. Why put fire in here in the first place? Why give the tools? Just put down the tools in there if you didn't want me to play with fire. What fire did we start? First of all, I have a couple things to say to you. Oh, you think it's good to kidnap people in here? You think it's good to not let them go back home? Do you think it's nice for everyone who's lost your memory and just been trapped in here? Oh, let me start talking about what you did to Red Faction, okay? Let me start talking about what you. Oh, you think you're so good? Tell me about Red Faction, huh? A broken record, all things we have acknowledged and apologized for, yet you still blame it all on us. Buddy, I don't know who has to tell you, but apologies don't fix every single problem in the world. Apologies won't fix the mistakes made in the past. They're just a word. They're just an apology. They're just a feeling. And hey, I gotta say, I'm really curious because you're a high keeper, right? You're in charge of everything. You're all this almighty and powerful thing. I'm just wondering, why do you never stop me before it was too late? I don't think you're dumb. I don't think you're naive enough. You're dumb enough to not realize what was going on. So you rather us pretend we didn't do them, blame them on someone else like you do? I'm not blaming someone else, just stating the things, the reality. I've been quite over this. You've read the books. We cannot do anything against the corruption ourselves. So you think it's okay. So you know that you cannot do anything against corruption, yet you're still sending poor, innocent people to die over and over? Is that what this is about? We cannot, but your odd warlords could. Many have, unlike you, who became its puppet. Hmm. Here's the thing. I'm no one's puppet. You really think that the corruption has some hold on me and it's controlling me, but no. I had the corruption tied in a leash, and I'm just taking it for a walk. You don't understand who is in power in this situation. It's not you, and it's not the corruption. It's me. And it's always been me. Is that what you believe in? Oh, sorry. Sorry to hear that you don't believe me. I guess you've never experimented with someone like me before. Maybe you have. It went wrong. But I'm not your little experiment. And I'm quite done with your little attitudes. Why are you doing this? What do you think it's so okay for you to just toy around with people? And I don't want to pretend that I have a morally good compass, because I always play with people. But at least I accept it And at least I admit it, that what I'm doing is wrong, and I'm just doing it for my own sake, my own gain. So why are you doing it for? I am simply here to watch you enjoy the world. Took, oh my god, took part in. Plans are underway. Whatever victory you want, it won't let you achieve it. Oh, that's so funny. That is so funny. Whatever victory I achieve, I already achieved victory. I already won a while ago. You just haven't realized. The game has been over for a while. I'm not needed anymore. I already got what I wanted. Being left alone was your goal, congratulations. Hmm. You know, for a moment I thought you were older than me. But now having this conversation, I think you're still young. So you'll end up realizing better than everyone that as many years pass by, you're always alone. So yeah, I'm afraid I disagree. Hmm. Maybe you are too young. It takes effort to be alone. Now I'm wondering if you're projecting your insecurities onto me right now. Because you keep making fun of me for being alone. You're trying to make fun of it, actually, it seems like. But I have no problem with being alone. So I already got used to my own solitude, and I accepted it. And I don't mind it. But you keep trying to point it out, and you keep trying to make fun of it. So maybe it's you who is alone, not me. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Why sit here? Why just tower? Why just not roam the wilds? Oh, for now I'm reminiscing. Reminiscing on the past one last time. Thinking about a good old friend that I miss a little bit. Maybe not a friend. Definitely something else. Sold for someone who's used to being alone. Well, I understand that life has its chapters and people come and go. Nothing is eternal. Things have a beginning and an end. And even if it ends and I'm alone again, I'm still happy and I still cherish those memories that I spent with people. It's really a shame that little humanity left in you is so hidden behind Nile. How do you have humanity where you're not human? That is just impossible, is it? Maybe you don't comprehend that. Because you were a human before, weren't you? That's the difference between me and you. We're in different realms. You will never understand that. You were fabricated. I was born. That's our difference. Yet not less than yours? Well, that's just silly, isn't it? It's like comparing real meat to some fabricated artificial meat in a lab, isn't it? It'll never be the same. That's why you will never understand. And maybe that's why you're lacking. You're lacking the full picture. Maybe next time you should try listening and talking to people that probably know a little bit more about you. Perhaps we chose not to be like you. Let's see what it does to people, those who had not touched your humanity no longer. Uh, Perhaps we do not wish to see the full picture. Well, you're still failing, so maybe that's what you're lacking. So, are you here to kill me or stop me? What's the deal with you? What do you want from me? Because to me, it just seems like you came here to point fingers and laugh at me. And I'm just trying to debate, because I refuse to believe that a High Keeper of the Realm will go so low and do such a thing, right? You're a High Keeper of the Realm. I expected better from you. I just watch. I care not for the words of the long gone. I am simply here to witness what you feel. Hmm. So you don't care about what remains in this world? You don't care about its people? If there's anyone left? You don't care about anything in here? Those who remain will join us in the end day. They'll be saved, and you'll be left here roaming the world. You helped create. That's funny you say that. You really think I'm gonna be left here to rot for eternity? Alone? You underestimate me. So you are now playing hero. Okay, that's nice. Savior complex. Awesome. Another one. Oh, that's okay. You can save everyone. The way you see things is so fascinating. What I'm seeing here is someone that has a power trip and thinks that there's some sort of god that they can polish around people using their own morality and imposing it over others. Because I want you to explain to me, why are the others more worthy of saving themselves than me? Hmm? Please tell me, why do you think your morals here are the only ones who matter and the right ones? Always save someone who's a harbinger. Oh, but you're okay to save people like Pangy, who are trying to destroy the world. You deemed worthy of saving people who have killed each other, people who have caused chaos and pain in the same levels, people who don't have the best intentions. Yet what have I done? Who have I killed? I just spread something that was already here, and I just spread something that was alive. The world is doomed. He knows this, as we do. I think you're a hypocrite. And this is the exact reason why I chose to be a harbinger. Do you believe we don't know our hypocrisy? We have admitted to this things long ago. It's you who still seems as selfless better than everyone. But yeah, of course I'm gonna see myself better. I know I'm better. It's a fact. You know, you prove me right. You get some sort of fabricated artificial powers or immortality, and then you get a little thing thinking they can play God. That they can patrol people around and impose their morality onto others. I've seen so many like you, and I can't wait to see you fall. God, 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 that is all you know to say. You love pushing your views on us, but you also never cared about what we think. This is what I speak of, Harbinger. You are no less hypocritical than us. Stubborn. I guess so. Let me ask you a question. Go on, shoot your shot. What do you see yourself as? I don't know. Depends on what I'm feeling. Depends on the day, depends on the occasion, depends on the mood and the people. I have no shape or form, because I am change. Constant change. In this moment, I see myself as a mere spectator. Nothing more, nothing less. I just want to see what happens at the end of the story and move on. Move on with my life. Keep doing what I do. Get some closing, some closure. Just out of curiosity. I'm a cat after all. Cat, sure. Yeah, sure. We can call it that. Damn. This guy is taking his sweet, sweet time. Well, I hope you enjoyed expectating? Spectating. Yeah, your handiwork. As much as you do not take credit for it, it won't stop us. That's a given. But you did try to be a burden. Hmm. You know, I gotta tell you something, Highkeeper. You really got lucky. You got lucky that I decided to not waste my time with a situation that was not worth my time, and with people that just generally were not worth my time either. I love to point out that you think that I failed at being a burden. I think I think you all just got lucky that I just didn't want to try anymore. So I'm pretty sure the situation right now will be very different if I actually did. I think it was for the best that I just decided to step away, not waste my time in these games. I highly doubt it. Oh, sweetie. I don't even think we will be having this conversation. But you were not worth my time. Neither all the other keepers were, neither the people on this realm. Nothing's worth your time, yet you're here talking, watching experience lived. Like I said, I don't like leaving things in the open. I want to see what happens next. Trust me, just me spending a couple more days in here isn't really that big of a deal when you have eternity left. That's just nothing. Plus, I don't have to put that much effort. You never care, you always stay, start, and repeat. Well, yeah. Interesting being, I guess. I don't know why you're acting all surprised. Isn't that what you do too? Yeah, I don't think we're ever gonna agree. We're never gonna get to a point where we agree about what each other think. Um, I don't really think that you cared, but that's okay. So let's just say that you don't care about this world. If I start blowing it up, surely you wouldn't have an issue anymore, right? I mean, I have stacks and stacks of TNT. Might as well take a little pleasure before I leave. And you still have unfinished business before the day. Until day we remain as we are, carrying, giving you all the options. Okay. So I'm gonna make my next move. And I'm gonna give you a deal that benefits you and benefits me. Because I assume that if you really care about this said Outworlders and you really want to play the savior and the hero and save them all in this glorious day that you're talking about, you surely want things unharmed, right? I'm assuming. You don't want any more destruction. You don't want any more spread. We can just completely avoid ourselves. I don't think this is a deal that you're gonna back off. I think there's no other option. Either you accept this deal, or I'm gonna make sure right now that I blow everything. Not a single thing's gonna be left. And I have a couple things up my sleeve. A couple of things that people have never seen before. I know more than what you know. Which is quite ironic. We'll know that this realm is being kept closed. A one-sided entry. Am I correct? Yes and no. Go on, elaborate. I'd love to hear. Well, it has indeed been one-sided for this long. We have made strides and have plans to put that to an end. This was never an intentional design. It was simply all we could manage until now. So it was a skill issue. Okay, got it. A newbie mistake. Yeah, expected. Um, yeah. My deal is simple. It's clear. It's yours to return home yourself. Ha. I don't have a home. But yes, I want to take my leave of this realm. Forever. I've had enough. And I'm sick of it. And I'd like to take my leave. And you won't have to deal with any more corruption, and you don't have to deal with any more destruction, at least from my side. Because that's the only wrong one, at least. You don't seem to be so opposed to other outworlders causing trouble. It's just me. So I won't be in your way anymore. And throw the problem that you are somewhere else? Excuse me? I don't like the tone you're talking to. I don't like that you're scolding me like you're some sort of parent or something. I can be a problem or I can be a blessing. You don't really know, because you don't really know me that well. After all, the ace is always a wild card. It's just a matter of how you play it. So maybe you are in the wrong here. So you expect us to just let the Harbinger run around your world, corrupting it? Don't be so silly. Oh my god. You really think I'm gonna be corrupted forever? You don't really comprehend the situation here. Like I said, I am change. Constantly changing. Corruption's already in the past. It's not trendy anymore. It's not good anymore, is it? Overused. Burnt out. It's trash. Why would you think that I will leave with corruption? That's just not fun. You think so much of yourself, yet little show it. Thinks of himself as the god now. I don't think I'm a god. But I for sure know that I'm above most people. And that's just not a crazy belief. That's just a fact. I'm not here to inflate your ego. I'll be honest, Harbinger. If praise is what you seek from me, prove me wrong. I don't know what you want me to say. I'm just asking for something really simple. You let me go and I'm not any problem for you anymore. I won't get in your way. It's hard to understand. I don't seek words, I seek actions. You want us to trust you, yet what have you... You think I'm gonna get down on my knees to beg for you to free me? You're wrong, buddy. I'm gonna find a way out either way. I'm just asking nicely. Sure love to make yourself the victim. 'Cause I am. I am the victim. I've always been the victim. Hello? We do not want your servitude. We want you to realize where you're asking us to make a deal and blind fate. So you don't think I'm a man of my word is what you're saying? God. We brought you here. We have admitted to that plenty. Oh my god. You're stressing me out. The path that was brought here was chosen by you. I'm just sick and tired of being your little lab rat. Really. It's just genuinely like whatever. You know what? You're no fun. What mistake? What is just crazy to me? What mistake do you want me to admit? What mistake was done? I, this has to be some sort of rage bait of some sort. Like, this is just crazy. Excuse, what mistake have I done? You chose the corruption of people you so-called friends. Is that simple? Let me rewind a little bit for you. You're forgetting I did not choose the corruption. Well, I feel like everyone's just forgetting how I got corrupted in the first place. I feel, okay, no, yeah, that was wonderful. Me dying, and then I didn't expect to get fully uncorrupted. It just feels insulting. Do you think that I chose to be corrupted in the first place? You think I had a choice? I died and I suffered from burden, and then I got corrupted, and then this little creepy version of me got made into the world based on corruption. You think that's do you think I chose that? You fight it, you just try to seek help from others? Do you not help others get corrupted? I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted. This is generally I'm just I'm actually speechless. This is insane. You don't even know the things that the other pillies went through. You don't even know what caused them to have such a burden. Yet you're here trying to like blame me for choosing corruption? Let me get things straight. You knew about this whole thing called burden. You knew about the harbingers. You knew about all these calamities. You knew about everything. Yet you were watching the old Pilly, the first Pilly. Everyone was watching them in that little Coliseum thing. You just watched them kill himself, knowing that this could have happened. Because this has happened to you guys before. And you didn't warn anyone. You didn't tell anyone about this. This is crazy. You had a whole book explaining burden, which you stole repeatedly even before becoming Harbinger. Yeah. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. But that book and that information was not here when I died the first time, was it? You chose to keep it from others? Oh, honey, I was spreading the awareness. No one really cared about it. That's why I took the book in the first place. Because no one cared about the book until it went missing. That's so sad. That's... I don't think you understand. I just genuinely think... I refuse to believe that you're so blind about what actually happened. And you think keeping it after was the right call? Depends who you're asking to. If you're asking to me, yeah, I find it funny. I mean, I should have cared. If you're asking the other Pilly, maybe that's a different answer. But I just think it's so crazy that you think that all these people deserve saving. The same people that left at the first Pilly, the same people that wanted him dead for a situation that he had no other option to be in. He either had to kill or be killed. And that got him hated by the entire server. That literally was the reason that drove him to kill himself in that Colosseum in the first place, which is crazy. He just didn't want to deal with anything. He just didn't want to deal with all the faction burden that you put into him. And you know what? Even after his death, people were laughing about him. People were laughing about everything. And when he came back corrupted, there was just really no saving at that point, even. Speak of that as the blame was not fully placed on us. You weren't hated for your duty. You were hated because you gave up if we could fix your mistakes. It's just disgusting to see that you're talking in such a way of someone who genuinely killed themselves. How many people have killed themselves under your wing, High Keeper of the Realm? Because there's a difference between dying to other people, and there's a difference between killing themselves. Do you even have a count? Or is that just something that's literally impossible at this point? You're not here to be caretakers. Huh. We're not here to make choices for you. I just think that if the things that you do drive people to kill themselves, maybe you are the problem. So I'm still asking, you're avoiding to answer, how many people have killed themselves? Hmm. Are you taking your sweet time to do the calculations? Or is it just an impossible number to count? You blame it on us because that's easier. Sure. Sure. You know what? Let's just put it like that. Yeah. No. Because truly I had the blame in everything, and truly I did everything wrong. Surely. Even if you didn't answer, I think I already got the answer that I wanted. I'm gonna ask you one last time. Sure. I'm gonna ask you one last time. Are you gonna let me leave? Yes or no? All I'm saying is, I could part ways right now. You don't have to deal with me anymore. You don't have to fight with me. You don't have to worry about me. You can just keep doing whatever you want with people. I don't care. Because I'm gonna be out of the question. I'm gonna be out of the story and I'm gonna be out of the realm. That's the easiest situation for both of us. Why do we have to trust you? I feel like I've been a man of my word. I always have. I don't think you have another option, Keeper. For being honest. This outcome's a win-win situation for you. There's nothing to lose, just accept it. How do you plan to leave? What do you like to know? I got my methods. All I need you guys to do is just let it be a two-way in and out. It's just a one-way in. If you can leave, why don't you do it then? Why do you need our technology? I already said there's nothing stopping people from leaving a part of our technology. Huh. Is that so? Hmm. That's interesting. Since when was this change made? It was never a change. You simply state you have your own means, so go ahead, use them. I think someone here is not telling the truth. Is sure what you want me to say? You're making a claim and I'm telling you to do as you please if you do not need us. You truly are useless. Is there anything that you do, really? Is there anything special that you do in here? Besides from being a creep stalker and just watching us? Do you even have powers? Do you even do anything? always with these people. Who loves to throw the word God at us when he's stated plainly he's still a self human? That explains so much. Ugh. Explains so much. You give a human a little power and they suddenly go into a power trip. Whatever. This way, this thing should never be messed with or artificially messed with. Ugh. Human. Human. Yeah, humanity. So what, the claim all talk? Well, I'm not gonna show you what I can do in front of you. Who do you think? You think I'm stupid? You think I'm stupid? You guys think I don't know what you're capable of? Oh no, yeah. Let me demonstrate what I can do in front of you so you can just use me as your little lap rat for the rest of eternity, wouldn't it? Is there any, like, manager that I can talk to? Like, some other keeper, maybe? I just feel like you're really incompetent at your job. I can't even turn my back if you want. You know what? Yeah, sure. No, you know what? Yeah, sure. You know what? Yeah, sure. Turn around. Come on. I mean, don't watch. I have performance issues. No, you see me. No, you don't. Hey, I have a question for you. Don't you dare leave just now, buddy. Where's Newt? Oh, you care about him? Where's Newt? I'm sure he has better things to do with the project. Well, if Newt is not here in about 3 minutes, I'm gonna blow up the entire world. So you have 3 minutes to teleport to your little silly world and tell him that I'm waiting for him. And you have 3 minutes. You being disappointed how it goes? Okay. You really don't think that I have the balls to do it? Oh my god, I have plenty of balls to do it. Oh, you shouldn't really test me with this. We can delete your bombs, just letting you know. Set the case. You guys are no fun. You guys are no fun. Well then. I think you just proved my point. I don't have anything else to talk with. If Newt doesn't show up, then so be it. Makes me think that you actually don't have any control on him. Maybe you're actually not such a high keeper as I thought. I would have seek control from someone in the same position as I. Interesting. Last time I saw Newt, I don't recall him being a high keeper. Thanks for the information. Things change after a little handiwork with the other Outworlders. That simple. Interesting. I hope to see you die. You're not worthy or deserve any of the powers that you have. Don't worry. I'll be there when it happens. I have plenty of time. I want to see if you cured, your actions can be fixed. Your mistakes don't last forever. Maybe your ego does. Time does change things. Sure. You're short-sighted, just like everyone else is in here. You're still focused on the corruption. That's not even the issue. It was never the issue. You claim to know so much but say so little. Oh yeah, no. Let me share all my information. Let me share all the things that I know to a little human who pretends they're almighty because they have a little bit of power. Let me share this knowledge and power into the wrong hands of people that just toy with others. Just make them suffer. Drive them to death. One way or another. Let me give that information, yeah. Surely you're really worth it of it. I hope you know that I don't get cured just to spite you. Yep. I know. I thought you would be smart enough to accept my deal, but that's okay. I don't need your help anyway. I have my own ways. It'll just take a little bit longer than expected. You can carry on your way and do whatever it is that you do. Because there's not really anyone in here anymore, so I guess you're jobless. Congratulations, I guess, on being jobless again. How many more jobs you're gonna get, I guess. And yeah, I'll be there the day of your funeral. Don't worry. I'll buy you flowers. Enjoy what remains, Harbinger. Oh, I'll enjoy whatever goes down. Farewell. It's truly a shame. Hmm. This is why you never give powers to humans, by the way. This is generally why you never give powers to humans. It's just crazy. This is always the same. So other people can blow up the world, but I can't. Oh, the hypocrisy is just amazing, isn't it? Oh, other people surely have favorites in here. Oh, there we go. Suddenly, a little player can build an orbital strike cannon. Everything's fine. Oh, but Pilly there's to blow up some couple things, and suddenly it's all an issue. Hmm. What a world we live in. So, I got a couple of information from that conversation. One is, I don't think that the High Keepers have any power against each other. I mean, he couldn't even call Newt. Number two, they're still policing around people. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Huh, quite ironic. Um, yeah. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. um, I don't think they have any sort of other powers. I genuinely truly believe that they act almighty, but they are just, oh, isn't that just wonderful? Whatever. Such sad thing to see. You know, I try to begin, I try to make my way out in a peaceful, neutral, and agreed way. By the way, it was just as easy. Like, it was generally they're just stupid. I'm gonna be honest. They're generally just stupid. Like, they literally lose nothing from just letting me go. It's literally like, hey, I've been a pain for you guys since the beginning. What's best to just let me leave the place? I'll just part my own way, and they're like, nah, nah. Shut the fuck up. Genuinely. Hi, Booster. They genuinely are stupid. I genuinely think they're stupid. I fully on believe that they're stupid. Like, there's just no way. All the victim blaming is crazy too, by the way. I just really don't know what else to say. The gaslighting too? Yeah, bro. You call yourself, like, keepers of the realm and you take care of those outworlders, yet you don't do shit, bro. No wonder why it fails every single time. No wonder why everyone keeps dying, bro. They don't do shit, bro. I can leave on my own, by the way. I don't need them to leave. Oh, look, it's Techno. I'll say it's kind of lucky for them that that I kind of gave up on trying to kill them now and hunt them down for fun. So I sure can be an annoying little little asshole. Oh, he doing this situation. Oh, he'll kill the he'll kill the keepers. That's a silly thing to do. He'll kill them. Or no match. But I don't have the time. And honestly, I don't think the keepers are worth my time. The truth is, chat, that even if we want to blow up things, they just don't play fair. And maybe the keepers don't realize that they gave me the right information that I needed. So we can just destroy the bombs in your inventory the way they just killed the TNT. Just made me realize something. This entire time they knew. They knew about what I was doing. They knew about what was in my inventory. They knew about the Harbinger hat. They knew about all the crown obsidian, all the corruption, everything. And if they didn't care, is it still fucking nighttime? Give me a fucking break. Like, if we're gonna be fully honest, chat. If they really didn't want this so-said corruption to spread, they could have removed it from inventory. They could have removed it from everything. From everyone's inventory. Yeah, how odd that the corruption is still sitting in my inventory right now. Interesting. Interesting. It's just really interesting. A lot to think about. They can't touch corruption. Sure. Whatever you say. Kind of interesting how a being that is literally made out of corruption cannot touch corruption. Hmm. Still interesting that they could just know and not do anything about it.
I don't think I'm the problem here. I'm gonna be honest. I was just playing with what was provided. I just played with what was in the environment. I played with what I seemed and I deemed as fun. But I think I got to the conclusion that this place really disgusts me. This place generally does. The people on it, it's just full of hypocrites. Everyone just points fingers, me included. And the only worthy person in here was Clownbeers. Everything else was just a waste of time. Just realizing that my gut was washed over and over again. Being foolish? Here's the thing. Foolish and Bad Boy Halo don't really go in those boxes, do they? We're different. I couldn't care about Pengy, really. I wonder if I would kill them if I hit them with the hand. I want to be purple. I want to be purple. It's time. It's time for me to part ways. Oh my god. The bitch behind me, isn't it? Make me purple. Tab might be broken. Whatever. It's whatever. Okay. That's what matters. You know, like it was always intended to be. No factions, no anything. Can you see your cycle in the realm? Hey, if you teach me how to do it, Booster, I will do it for you. Don't worry, I'll zero cycle on this keeper. Give me 1 second, Booster. I'll zero cycle on this keeper right now. Just give me 1 second. Just let me just Wait, stand still. Wait, stand still. Oh, you're boring. You're boring. Oh, whatever. Oh yeah. Let's not trash your little perfect statue that inflates your little ego. Whatever. It's a commission to inflate your ego. Do you see me having a statue of myself? Let's be honest. The only guy that deserves a statue in here is that guy. You really think you're on the same wavelength, of the same size to be worthy of a statue? No, you're not even close, buddy. Oh my god, I hate these things. Boyd Snell, this was actually a day I wanted to see King. You know what? I'll accept it. I did love watching Foolish build. Anyways, deal's a deal. Purple now. Like it should have been from the start. You can leave now. You're no longer needed. Shoo. Should be, everything's done. But I disagree. Yeah. Whatever. Not really a lot to say, is it? Just gonna. Oh my god. My brother in Christ. Dude. 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 That is crazy. Why is there so many? That is actually a great question. Probably because I haven't slept in a while. I'm gonna jump here for real, dude. Leave me alone. Oh my god, Howard did not dead. That's okay. You'll think the level 100 martial arts will do the trick, but it literally does not. Anyways. Gotta show you guys something. Let me tell you something, chat. The realm is lucky that I'm parting ways. I'm not fixing that. The realm truly is lucky that I'm parting ways. Because let's just say that if I cared, let's just put it this way. If I actually cared and put my time and input into all of this, I don't think anyone would have survived. So let's just say that I'm being merciful once again. Still little me was merciful of the people in here and I decided to part ways. Because I don't think they could have handled what was to come. I'm gonna show you something. And that's all I'm gonna show. I'm not gonna say how, I'm not gonna say when, I'm not gonna explain anything. Oh my god, someone killed the phantoms on this server. How has it been like 8 months and the phantoms have not been disabled? This is truly one of the things that are wrong in this server. I'm not gonna explain why. I'm not gonna explain how. And I'm not gonna explain anything. I'll leave it open to you guys what I'm about to show you. Let me tell you, this was an act of mercy. I hope you guys are capable of reading. So yeah. Let's just say that I was just a humble being. Decided to be nice for once. But that's not my story to tell. That may be someone else's story to tell. And the other thing that I wanted to show is I have my ways. Let's just say that I am gonna go for quite a while. Those are all in biz pots. So yeah. This is kind of where I take my leave. And this is where we part ways. At least for now. Where I'll go it's unknown. Oh my freaking god. Truly leave me alone. For one time, please. You nasty creature. Oh my god. But yeah. Let's just say, chat, this is not the end. There is never an end. I'm just headed towards a new story. Okay? This may be the first time that you're watching me do this, which I understand it might be a little bit confusing, but let's just say that I'm done here. I am done with what I've done here, and I am just not satisfied, but you know what I mean. All that needed to be done is already done. And I'm gonna lay low. People will never find out what was of me, what happened to me, if there's even people alive at this point. But hey, I sure damn know that I'm gonna be hunting the narrative even if I'm gone. I just gotta find a place that feels right. Gotta find a place that gives me that sparkle again, that drive, that fun. But you know what? After all, I did win. Even if the keepers think that they defeated me and they will stop me from the so said victory, I already won. Cause my winning state was me, Ace, being brought back to life. And some of you guys may know me a lot, Some of you may not know me a lot, and that's okay. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be staying for a while. And that was the biggest win from this set called Realm. I already won. Because I came back to life. I'm here to stay for a while. There's a creeper in there. Wouldn't that be fun if I just get banned? That's nice. You haven't quite seen the last of me. What wound? What wound are you talking about? You guys are saying that like if I cannot just remove it from my own body. Oh, please! For the love of God, let me live alone! Oh my... Huh. Someone fell. And now... I'll disappear. Until we meet again. Thank you so much for watching. And oh my fucking god, for the love of God, get a fucking job. Actually, get a fucking job, you jobless creatures. Actually, fucking leave me alone. Like, actually, I'm actually done with you. I am sleeping. I just can't believe this. I just can't truly believe this. This is a horrible day. This is actually a horrible day. Oh my god. Oh, this place is just truly... I'm just so done with this place. I'm just so... Whatever. Don't even look at me like that. Prepare to be flashbang. Oh, wait. Okay. They shouldn't... They shouldn't be bothering me anymore. So where were we? I don't even fucking know. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you for watching. Blah, blah, blah. Until we meet again. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Something like that, right? But yeah. Maybe next time I won't be as nice as I was. Who knows? What a waste of time. And a waste of potential, by the way. Truly a waste of potential. What can you expect from humans? And just like this, I disappear into the shadow of what I once was.
Goodbye. Remember, Ace never dies. Until next time, I'll always be watching from the shadows.